Good morning guys and welcome back. A little bit untypical, by foot, but I'm here for a good reason. I wanted to check out a mine. As you can see the tower behind me. Can you see that? Over there somewhere. So this is where we are heading now. This thing is basically the oldest known mine, salt mine I have to say, in the world. It's also a heritage site, so UNESCO heritage site of course. And yeah, it's 9 levels, 325 kilometers of tunnels, but we only will see roughly like 2%. But this one is a special one, so let's go.
The whole tour is about 3 kilometers long. The mine itself is much bigger, with 240 kilometers of tunnels. Today we see about 1% of this whole place. This is probably the most famous licking spot, so if you want to taste anything, now is your chance to lick the walls, the ceiling if you reach. Keep in mind that thousands of people have licked those walls before you. Salt kills bacteria, that's the only advantage.
Nice.
All right, and that concludes the tour through the Wieliczka mines, salt mines. Absolutely interesting, absolutely worth the money. So if you're here, check it out. It's been almost 2.5 hours, so you basically have a nice tour, about 2 hours cars, and then you are free to go on your own, so you can just like roam around. And yeah, you can eat down there and everything. And yeah, the deepest we went is 135 meters, so fair bit. A lot of tourists around, but now it's time to get back to the hotel and get some work done. Good morning, guys, and welcome back. Let's get out. I'm out of here. So I have a little bit of an issue, kinda, because there is a, I would not say a storm, but a little bit of a weather situation is heading our way. So therefore I will make my way out of here. So the plan for today basically is to head north from here, but first we have to get around Krakow and I just put a random little village in just straight north from here, because I want to head on the TED today, and the TED is still about 2.5 to 3 hours away from here. Now we're getting into the interesting stuff here. The roads are getting smaller, population is close to zero. Oh yes, please and thank you. Welcome to the city of Kielce or something like that. Beautiful church in the middle here. And some UFO looking thingy, whatever this is. We made it. So now I only have to find out where to go and where not to go. This is the first thing. I think we have to go this way, kinda. Let's see where we are jumping on the TED, but it seems to be the right one here. So the track that I'm currently riding on, so the track that I'm now on, is the third part of the TED Poland. It has no specific name, so I have no idea. Just when you look it up, they're all numbered, and this is number 3. What I am doing is I ride it in reverse, because the 500 kilometer stretch that I'm now on is basically from east to west, but I'm doing it the opposite way. Alright, I will make a prediction here, and you guys stop the video and do the same, because I think we will have a lot of tarmac, some gravelly roads, and maybe some gnarly sections with mud and deep potholes filled with water. But other than that, I think we will not encounter anything else. So, what is your guess without watching the rest of the video? Put it down in the comments. Let's see who is right. I'm surely not. Hey, let's see. Are we already on the gravel? Nice. Okay. Looks like I choose the right path to go on. Alright, let's set off the bike then. Rally mode, the fun mode, right? Let's go. Let's see how the tires and the luggage behave. So I think I have to reduce the front tire pressure if it stays like that, because it's like at the moment it's really all over the place. Okay. See, already starting with this gnarly potholes. Alright, let's switch off the music. I think we don't need that at the moment. Like kind of sandy stuff as well, at least it looks like it. What is this? I see water. Already water. Huh? Guys are spraying here. Ooh. These guys are having some fun. Where the heck? Why do I end up in situations like that? Holy moly. Alright. Which one is it now? This one? What the shit is this? Alright, let's go over here. Holy moly. This is some nasty stuff. I don't want to get through this. And it smells horrible. Yes, I know it. Cannot go in the middle, right? Okay. Let me get out of this situation here first. Check the water depth on this one. And over here. But I think I have to cross. I think we go through the middle here. Took me a little bit over a ramp, but I'm quite sure that was not enough. Or maybe it was. Whew. Come on, baby. Just need to get up. Alright. That was the worst part, I would say. Now let's waddle through this stuff here. Phew. Alright. This is like slippery and muddy like shit. Not what I wanted. Not what I want. Shit. Surely not what I want. Oh, come on. How the hell? I'm stuck, guys. Shoot. Alright, let me get off the bike. Yep, this is properly stuck here. Alright, how do we get out of here? Oh guys, that was not a good idea. I'm sweating like a maniac. I cannot get out. Even though I didn't make much progress on the TED, we have to move on because I just heard a thunderstorm coming my way. So I just heard the thunder in the distance is heading my way. That is the storm that I was waiting for or try to get away from. Yeah, but it's still like complete mess here. Just like put all my luggage back on basically. And now it's time to go. We should be in just a tiny bit back on the tarmac. Guys, even though I would like to have a little bit of a break here, so I'm still sweating like a maniac, but the storm is coming closer and closer, so therefore I rather skedaddle. Let's get out of here. Okay, this was a sandy pit. That means I was already not right. Can we go now in the middle at least? Oh, come on. Yes, okay. Alright. Nah. Bro, that was the worst. The worst part at the beginning. And I see more. Oh, come on. People go around. Can we do that too? I hope so at least, right? Nope. No freaking chance. Alright, then I guess through it is, eh? Ooh, that's deep. That's deep, deep, deep. Oh, that's doable, okay. One down. A little bit more to go, I guess. Slowly and steady wins the race, they always say, right? But I would rather go fast through this shit here. Alright. Oh no. You must be kidding me. There's even a freaking tree in the way. Okay. Let's see how we can get around. Or we just get over it. What you guys reckon? I think we can push it down and go just over. Haha. Alright, let's go here. Is it the worst part though, or is it still something even worse to come? I hope not, but who knows. should be out of this mess. Whew. Let's take it easy for a bit, just to give me a break to cool down, and then we have to get on speed again. This costed me now, I don't know, at least 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so. Man, that is always the worst. Man, this is always a waste of time. But hey, we made it, guys, we made it. See, basically the same situation that I had in the UK, that I tried to cross from one rod to the other, but you should not do that. If you are committed, just stay on it. It's the more intelligent approach here. Alright, this is all set. Let's get on the packs. Goes into some villages here. Smaller roads, but completely tarmac. Sometimes this thing just show me go up some random roads here. I have no freaking idea if this makes sense or not, because over there is the storm that I'm trying to escape. So let's see how this is going. But I think I will opt for a different route, because that stuff doesn't make any sense here. I mean, it's fun, right? Don't get me wrong. But get stuck here when the storm is coming, that will be no fun anymore. That one is for sure. Ooh. Right. Such cool houses sometimes here. The wooden ones. Alright, let's get back to the main road hopefully, and then I have to really check for my options here. Because the last thing is to get caught in this shit. I don't like this view at all. I can see a lot of rain over there everywhere, and in front of me the clouds are pretty damn dark. Alright, we are not going on this one. I think this one is faster here. Alright, what I did is opt for... Oh, just shut up, please. So what I did is I opt for the next bigger town. This is where I'm heading now. It's like parallel basically to the jet, but of course on tarmac. So let's see if we can escape this stuff, and then I think I will check for a restaurant, or I don't know, I don't even want to say it, but some McDonald's or Burger King or whatever restaurant I can find, fast food, so I can hide from the rain, because it's looking not too good today. I guess I was a little bit too slow, but hey, doesn't matter. I think in a couple of minutes we will be in the rain as well, so I will look for a dry spot here, get my rain gear out and on, and then put you guys away, of course, because you don't have to see this mess. And then we are heading towards the TED once again. But yeah, like I said, 24 minutes till the next town, and there we'll see where I can hopefully wait it out, because there are like occasional openings. Let's see how this goes. For now we are at least heading kind of with it, because the wind is coming from my left, pushing to my right. So in the front it's still looking good, but that might change. How is my hair? Who is saying that? You know that? Alright, I made it. Behind me is a bar, restaurant thingy. And yeah, I will now hide here because the weather is nasty in all directions. Hello. What is this? I cannot clean the lens. It's so bad. Fuck. Doesn't matter. Alright. I found accommodation basically along the TED, but it's 1.5 hours away from here. So yeah, I don't know how good it will be or not, because the weather is catching up with me, so might be a wet one, might be a good one, or might be both, who knows. Let's see if we can escape this rain cloud, because there's one chasing me and one already passed, so I'm right between them, hopefully, or we will ride the whole time in this one. I'm not quite sure what it will be, but let's see. For now I put the GoPro away, because it's like this thing is getting soaked. My hair. Alright, I made it into the room. This is the situation for tonight. Not much going on, but it's more than enough. Decent, right? Alrighty. I will now get out of my clothes here, because I'm drenched in sweat now. So it was warm, then rain, then warm again, and now I'm just done. Alrighty guys, I call it a day here. Hope you enjoyed this little ride on the TED today. I hope we can do some more of this stuff tomorrow. The weather doesn't look too promising, but hey, we will see. Maybe we will find some dirt tracks that are rideable still. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow on the roads ahead.